On this graph, we're trying to show why there are two complex roots. Yeah. So from this graph, you might see this might be a cubic curve, this might be a quadratic curve. How do you know whether this is a quadratic curve or cubic curve? Okay, this is clearly not a quadratic function, because otherwise it would just be a pure parabola. And this one, you can see there's a turning point here, there's another turning point here. Okay. Yeah. So for normal cubic functions, it will look. Okay, or it will look like this. However, if you clearly see this question here, it has a flat point, a turning point around here. Okay, yeah. So, uh, so things like this, it's already a cubic function. So cubic function. So this is clearly a picture of x to the power of 3, right? So after x to the power of 3, it turned again. Okay, so just means there is one more degree after that. And also, yeah, you can just look at the picture to realize this is a quadratic function. There is another way to help you to realize this is a quadratic function. Is because, okay, so you already have two real roots, right? So minus 4, 0 and 2, 0. So we've already have two real roots, and then they ask you to explain why there are two complex roots, right? It just means overall there will be four roots together. Four roots, it must be a quadratic function. Yeah. So it's a quadratic function. Okay, so the general formula for any quadratic function would be ax to the power 4 plus bx cubed plus cx squared plus dx plus e equals to 0. Okay, equals 0. And then from the picture, you can clearly see there are two real roots, and there are only two real roots. Okay, yeah. So for quadratic function tells you there are four roots in total. Okay, yeah. And then there are two real roots from the picture. And then again, there are only two real roots. Okay. Okay, there are only two real roots. Therefore, the rest must be complex roots. Okay. Therefore, we have two complex roots. Okay, so this is fun. And then the second part, given 1 minus 30 is a point on the curve, and ask you to find this function. Yeah. Yeah. So this is polynomial expansion. Yeah. So our polynomial is ax to the power 4 plus bx cubed plus cx plus d plus e equals 0. We know this is always a y-intercept for any polynomial function, right? This is a y-intercept. And clearly from the picture, y-intercept is minus 32, so e equals to minus 32. Okay, and then with no two roots, which is minus 4, 0 and 2, 0, yeah, so we have, yeah, and then make it easier, we'll just divide a throughout the equation, make sure all the coefficients other, it's a monic function. Yeah, so we have x to the power 4 plus x cubed plus, x to the power 4 plus bx cubed plus cx squared plus dx minus 32 equals to, the first root is x plus 4 because the first root is at minus 4, 0. And the second root is at 2, 0, so it's x minus 2. Okay. And then left with a quadratic function, which is x squared plus mx plus n. Yeah. Right. So all the constant times together equals to minus 32. This is plus 4, this is minus 2. Yeah. So minus 32 divided by 4 divided by minus 2, this just equals to positive 4 here, right? So this n here, that just equals to positive 4. You're equating constant of the constant term. Okay, yeah, so you're equating coefficient of the constant term. And then we can combine those two together. This is x squared minus 2x minus 8. and then this term just become x squared plus mx plus 4. Okay. And then remember, there's one more information they told you, given 1 minus 30 is a point. Okay. Yeah. So if you plug 1 minus 30 is if you plug 1 in, this entire thing equals minus 30, right? Yeah. So f1 equals to minus 30. Right. So we have 1 plus 2 minus 8, 1 plus m plus 4 equals to minus 30. Right. Yeah. So minus 30 equals to minus 5, 5 plus m. So m equals to 1. Yeah. Because you can double check if m equals to 1, 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 multiplied by minus 5 is minus 6, minus 30. So m equals to 1. Okay. Yeah, so plug 1 back into here. We have x squared plus 2x minus 8, x squared plus x plus 4. Right. And then you just expand this entire thing again. The expanded form would just be x to the power 4 plus 3x cubed minus 2x squared minus 32. Yeah. Yeah, so this would be the expanded form of that quadratic function. Yeah. Okay, and then so this is that quadratic function. If we want all the quadratic function, you just need to multiply a at the front. Okay, so all quadratic function satisfies all the previous conditions would be a x to the power 4 plus 3x cubed minus 2x squared minus 32 equals to 0. And a can be any real numbers. Okay. A can be any real numbers.